Matthew chapter 8 verses 14 and 15 says, "And Jesus, having come to the house of Peter, he saw his mother-in-law lying sick and fevering. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she arose and was ministering unto them." Matthew chapter 8 verses 16 and 17 says, "And evening having come, they brought to him many being possessed with demons, and he cast out the spirits with a word, and he healed all those being sick, so that it might be fulfilled that having been spoken through the prophet Isaiah, saying, He himself took our infirmities and bore our diseases." Mark chapter 1 verses 29 and 30 says, "And immediately having gone forth out of the synagogue, they came into the house of Simon Peter and Andrew, with James and John. And the mother-in-law of Simon Peter was laying sick, fevering, and immediately they speak to him about her." Mark chapter 1 verses 31 and 32 says, "And having come to her, he raised her up, having taken hold of the hand, and the fever left her, and she began to minister to them. And evening having come, when the sun went down, they began bringing to him all those being sick, and those being possessed by demons." Mark chapter 1 verses 33 and 34 says, "And all the city was gathered together at the door, and he healed many being sick of various diseases, and he cast out many demons. And he would not allow the demons to speak, because they knew him to be Christ." Luke chapter 4 verses 38 and 39 says, "And having risen up out of the synagogue, he entered into the house of Simon Peter. And Simon Peter's mother-in-law was oppressed with a great fever, and they appealed to him for her. And having stood over her, he rebuked the fever, and it left her, and immediately having arisen, she began to serve them." Luke chapter 4 verses 40 and 41 says, "And at the setting of the sun, all, as many as had any ailing with various diseases, brought them to him, and having laid the hands on each one of them, he would heal them. And demons also were going out from many, crying out and saying, You are the Son of God. And rebuking them, he did not allow them to speak, because they knew him to be the Christ." Matthew chapter 24 verse 14, Jesus Christ said, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be proclaimed in all the earth, for a testimony to all the nations, and then the end will come." To the one listening, always remember that Jesus Christ loves and cares for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please subscribe, like, and share, so others will know the truth about the good news, Jesus Christ and his teachings. And don't forget to click the bell button so you will be notified of my next videos.